Come on now, come on, won't you come with me? Time to let it go and be free. Won't you come and breathe the open skies? Come now, come listen to the melody. Slow it down, put yourself at ease. Time to live it light.
Time to get elements up in the sling. And with these jackstands removed, we'll be able to paint all the areas that were blocked before. And once again, Matt is moving the forestay out of the way for the lift. Just a little high now, aren't we? Well, we are in the lift now, which means we are launching tomorrow morning. Very excited about that. And it's a good thing because we thought they were not going to bring us up until like right before they went home for the day, which means we would have had 4 hours of daylight to get about 4 coats of paint on with breaks in between as well. But now it's just after lunch. So we're going to do a little scuff sanding and then start with like the barrier coat, the primer coat, and then a couple of layers of antifouling, so that by tomorrow morning, Elements is all set to go back in the water. So time to get busy, time to get to work. Good morning, everyone. Today is launch day. Very excited about that. Yesterday we had just absolutely beautiful, perfect weather while we finished up the boat to get her ready, while we were doing like the last bits of painting and things. This morning you can tell, yeah, it's a little overcast, a little misty, but that is okay. We're not going to go very far. We're just going to go in a slip here for a few days because to get to Angra on the south end of the island, there's these big southways that we wouldn't want to head into. But luckily the winds are also not picking up yet today. I think another depression might start working its way through later this afternoon, but right now winds are still under 10, so we are good to go. So it is around 9 o'clock a.m. and things are getting ready to happen, so very excited to get back in the water, although this is nowhere near our last stint on the hard, so you know, at least one, well, few weeks, a little easier to tolerate. got all these low clouds rolling off the hills behind me today. It's just kind of like foggy and misty, and it looks really, really cool. Kind of like days like this. Just need to get coffee in me next. Well, we were successful in getting the boat back in the water and getting into the slip yesterday, and luckily we completed it when we did because the weather kind of turned pretty crappy for the rest of the afternoon. Wanted to do like a nice little celebratory drink out in the cockpit, and that just wasn't going to happen. Had to wait till today. So today things are much quieter, winds have settled, so of course perfect time to get the sails on the boat. Right now we're going to go ahead and get the head sail and the staysail on, and then we actually have a surprise for you with the main.
Hey, this might come out as total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something.
The sky has gone gray now. We had beautiful sun when we were trying to put up the head sails. It's gone gray.
I jinxed it.
You jinxed it.
I said we were having a beautiful day and then it left.
Unfortunately, but the best part about it is no matter what, it can't bring us down. We're in the water, we got sails up, and the best news, we got a new mainsail.
A new main!
I don't know if you can see or not, it may be a little low, but yes. So, the way the story goes is when we originally were approached by Precision Sails, it was when Jess was doing the
sacrificial cover for our head sail.
Yes, and they were very nice, awesome to work with, but they said if you do a video review, we'll give you a head sail. That was it. There was no additional commission or referral fees or anything like that that we talked about. But obviously for a new head sail, it was a great deal for us, and they're so wonderful to work with.
Nothing but positive comments that we've heard
Yes.
from before we worked with them and since we've worked with them.
Yeah, and in doing so, there's been a lot of people that have worked with them since then and gave us just really good feedback. So we were feeling really good about it. Well, this fall we get an email from Ron from Precision Sails saying, hey, do you guys want a mainsail? Really what it comes down to is Precision Sails is phenomenal. They are the nicest people in the world. They do such a good job, and we're so proud to actually work with them that we have sent so many people their way, and so many people have kind of referred and said that they saw Precision through us, that they were nice enough just to give us a mainsail. So nothing, yeah. We don't even have to do a review for it.
We weren't expecting it.
We weren't expecting it. It was just 100% an extra bonus. Kind of them saying thank you to us and us saying thank you to you guys. Absolutely amazing, the response that we've seen from this. It has been so kind that every single person that has contacted them for a quote and to get new sails said that they saw Precision Sails through us. So thank you so much for everybody for doing that.
we're glad that you're
yes.
liking them as much as we have. We always give honest reviews, so if we had gotten our sale and we weren't happy, we would have said it, but we haven't had that issue at all from start to finish. The whole process of like picking it out, measuring, design, getting it, sailing with it, it's been phenomenal. So we have been incredibly happy with our precision head sail.
Yeah.
And so now we
and everyone that we've sent there has come back with just positive feedback too. So we haven't heard a single complaint. We haven't heard anyone have any issues. The exact opposite. Everyone's saying how phenomenal it's all been. So it's, again, thank you so much for everybody that has said that they saw it through us as not something we were expecting at all. Again, this is just an added bonus, and we are so excited to get a new main. Our main was pretty good, but it wasn't built for this boat. It was built for a Pearson 34 foot. It fit within the triangle, but wasn't exactly right. So this, we were actually able to kind of design it again, go through the process, talk with Ron and Precision, go through and pick out little details that we wanted. We haven't opened it yet.
So this is going to be the big reveal,
Yep.
the unveiling.
We took it out of the box, but did not take it out of the bag previously. We've had it now for a couple of weeks. But
Couldn't do anything with it on the hard.
We're on the
It's not
hard. You
allowed.
can't raise sails on the hard. Just a bad idea to have the boat tip over. And it's been windy, so we haven't been able to touch it at all. This is really the first time we really get to see it. So let's
Take
do
a
this.
look.
Yes. 3 rows, triple stitched. Look how pretty. And maybe a good idea how to do it here.
Should we take it up on deck?
Yeah, there you go. Take it over. Look at how cute. So they roll when the batten pushes in against the mast. They roll against the mast. They help drop the main, and they definitely help to reef too. So if you're going downwind and you do have to reef, you can actually pull it down a little bit. So right now we're actually just going to get the main up, get her up, check it out, make sure it fits all right. Obviously I'm not too worried about that, but we'll get it up. And right now it's just kind of excitement. It's like Christmas again. So we got a loose foot this time, so no longer is it attached along the track here. Benefit that we're going to see with that is just much easier to set the proper sail shape. One of the things we weren't able to really do on the last one, just because they would typically, the lugs would bind up previously. So that was one of the things we wanted to go with this time. Kind of excited about playing around with that. So that's one of the things. And then we'll get this up and we'll go for some of the others. Do I look excited? That is awesome. It went up.
Man, it looks beautiful.
Now it's got no bends in it again. So you're seeing a little bit of a curve more than what would normally be there once we get the battens in there. But oh, it looks awesome. some of the kind of details that excite me. So we got leather patches here on the tack and the clew. Both have nice leather patches. We end up having the webbing across here. Tons of layers, as you can see, especially on the clew, just an absolute ton of layers. Again, our triple stitching, triple row along here, the loose foot. So we end up getting the full extent of that sail area there. And we have adjustable lines, leech line, well, foot line for this one, leech line back there, all set up with it. They end up putting in Cunningham, which we don't have rigged, but so we do have that. Our reef lines, reefs here, so we are all set. It is awesome, so excited. It actually has got a pretty full roach on it too, so we, I think, gained a little sail area too. Yeah, this is exciting, this is fun. This is how new battens come, apparently. I've never had new battens. Look at all the zip ties.
I almost feel like it's some kind of like torture hula hoop device.
Like those fire hula hoop things?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to try it, Jess?
Yeah.
See if you can hula with it? I thought they weren't cut. Again, they were in plastic wrap, but luckily they are. So we'll be able to get these on right now. Hopefully without taking out an eye.
Yeah, I got the camera black in my face. It sucks to be you.
Okay, this one's gonna spring.
Oof.
Oh, shoot. There, that's a little less traumatic than what just happened.
And just so you know, we did recover the plastic ones that bounced. I just love watching your face during all of this.
I look like I'm about to get killed, don't I?
Yeah.
I feel like it. Well, we got the battens in place now, so everything's all set there. We've got it flaked down for the night. Tomorrow we have to do a little, some little repairs on the green sail cover and the lazy jack setup, and we'll get that back installed. But everything looks awesome. Thank you again so much, Precision Sails, for this mainsail. We are extremely excited to go out and actually test it out. Hopefully in the next couple of days the weather will relent a little and let us out of this harbor, and we'll get it up and get some good video of that hopefully too. And thank you to everyone that used this as a referral too. It's very kind of you, very kind of Precision Sails. Awesome. We're just extremely excited.
Well, I'm not going to call this cocktail hour because the sun does not set for about another 3 hours, if we get one. It still has not come out yet. It's a little gray. But I would say that this is good wine sipping weather. Of course, nice Portuguese wines every time we go to the grocery store. I feel like I have to get a bottle, and they're so dirt cheap. I mean, I'm like really getting the cheap stuff at about €2 a bottle. Could probably get something like really, really nice quality if I wanted to spend like €4. See if that's in the budget. But now we're just kind of chilling out here after working on the sail and debating on routes to go north and windows. We actually found something for in 72 hours that may allow us to get to mainland Europe, to the northern coast of Spain, and then we could wait for a window to get to Ireland. Or do we sit here and try and make a straight jump to Ireland, possibly waiting another 2 weeks for a window? I don't know. That's the debate. But there's a lot to do. There's like a lot to do if we want to leave here in 3 days. Getting the boat ready, provisioned, getting episodes ready so you're not hanging there wondering what's going on with us. But yeah, All in a day in the life. And I think Georgie's enjoying being outside again. Fresh air, lots to see, lots to do. Right, Georgie girl?
Are you showing my dirty feet?
I don't know.
Paraiso, under the lazy evening sun. Paraiso, come and swan to the local Paraiso, under the lazy evening sun.